Chat, let me know in the comments, where would you go to meet a single woman? Let's get straight off into this.
If you know how to slide into my DMs, but you can't slide into the presence of God, you ain't my type. If your prayer life is as inconsistent as your texting game, you ain't my type.
I'm tired of my prayers not reaching God because this thick lady over here in this Shein outfit messing up my prayers. I keep looking. Y'all be too thick to be in the house of the Lord like this.
Why is she dressed like that? Dressing like she going to the club.
Wear a long skirt. I'm trying to get my prayers up to God, and y'all, this is not what God wants for me. I'm trying to pray to God, and y'all so thick running by me in that
She got a BBL? What the hell?
offering table. I'd be like, tapping my home, but look, she's so thick. Oh my God. That's how I know my prayers
But it gotta be
ain't getting
AI.
through.
She's thicker than cold peanut butter. Ain't no way. She's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Go back, Turbo. Bro, boy.
Tapping my home, but look, she's so thick. Oh my
Bro, there ain't no way. It's gotta be AI.
That's how I know my prayers ain't getting through. Some religions got it right when they put the women over there and the men over there. I get it, because you can't concentrate on God in prayer when this lady smell good and thick and she ain't got no panties on. You in the middle of prayer. You done got chubby a little bit.
You should not be wearing any of that to church.
You meet done jump like, oh, I see you. I don't need to be like this in church, God. Father, I can't concentrate when there's a thick lady that smell good next to me. I don't even care what her face look like. If she thick, I'm looking.
So a little over a year ago, I ended a relationship and I was single again. And somebody told me these words. Next time you're dating again, wait on God's blessing.
Bro, why does she look like the mammoth from Ice Age?
Shots fired!
What is wrong with her face?
Wait on God to give you away to that man. Of course, you're going to still be in a relationship with God, but it's different when you're married. He has to give away single you to a man. Okay? You wait on God. Yes. Just like your earthly father is gonna give you away at your wedding, your heavenly father. Oh my God. It's gonna give you away.
God bless a lot of the
What? This girl crazy as hell.
Christian women out here because they are a faithful, hopeful community. A lot of these women do feel like all they got to do is just stay prayed up, doing the right thing, and eventually they will meet their husband. Now, I do believe that a lot of these women will find husbands in marriage one day, but
No, I mean, and I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that these women put their faith first. I think that is a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing by any means that they're picking their faith. I really don't. But the problem is being in a relationship is more than just having faith. You know, it's more than just that. There's a lot that goes into it, and some of you ladies just aren't ready to be in a relationship. You don't have the necessary thing. That's why a chick can be an atheist and be in a relationship, but you know, a God-fearing woman that prays isn't ready to be in a relationship. There's other things that go into it.
Christian women single, and this is why there are so many Christian single women at the church, literally single for years, not getting married, not getting any type of dates, not getting any type of attention. While they are serving at church, they're doing all the right things on paper. They might be in great physical shape. They might have their healing journey all, through and through. They're doing the inner work. They're doing all that. They are focused. They are focused on Christ. They've been focused on Christ for years. They have been doing the things that people have been telling them to do for years, yet they're still single, have no candidates, have nobody looking in their direction. Let me tell you something. The church does not teach Christian women how to date. The church does not teach Christian women to date at all. What they tell us to do is to sit with our hands in our laps and to wait for a man to come at our door. That is not biblically wise. Faith without works is dead, and that applies to every area of our life. If you have a job and you lose that job, are you just going to sit and pray for God to send you a new job and then just stay at home and not apply for a single job? No. If you lose your job, you're going to pray, Lord, please bless me with another job. Of course, there's a faith. But then after that, you're going to go searching for a job. You're going to be applying for jobs. And you're going to pray that God will bless you with the right job. If all you're doing is sitting at home doing 1,000 prayers for your future spouse, you are fasting, you are praying, you're doing all these other things, but you're not actually putting any practical works into dating, more times than not, you are not going to find your spouse.
Hey, preach to this chick. She hit the nail on the head. Too many women go to church thinking church is going to save them, when in reality, you got to get off your butt. You've got to start approaching these men. If you don't approach these men, how are they going to know you're eligible? Too many women think, and then chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Too many women think that if you just sit there cute and pretty, that men will flock to you. That's not what happens. It's not what happens at all. And the truth is that if women don't start initiating, they're going to be alone forever. Men are starting to realize that they're the prize. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I think men are the prize. Men are expected to have all the success, all the accolades, all the money, be able to provide, protect. A lot of these things you have to go out into the world and work for. They're not given to you. Women are born with their value. Men have to create theirs. Women are born with their beauty as long as you keep your weight down. Women are born with the way they look. You know, as long as you package that as well as you can, you could look fine. I think every woman has the opportunity to be pretty, unless you're just beat to smithereens, which is highly unlikely. But you can at least be cute by having your weight in check, knowing how to dress, knowing how to do your hair, and doing some light makeup. There you go. You got it. You don't have to be a Victoria's Secret model or a beauty queen or a pageant winner. You can still look cute, just like the average guy. As long as he knows how to elevate the things that he actually has going for him, he can look really good. For my example, I'm 6'2", I'm 185. I'm not buff. I'm not extremely tall. I'm also not short. So what I did is I started dressing the ways that accentuated the features that I do have. I have pretty long legs, so I wear tighter jeans. I wear suits and things like this that look nice. I don't have a really strong jawline, so you know what I did? I grew up my beard. Now I give the illusion that I have a really strong jawline. And I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but this part right here, this actually grows in right here. These parts, this actually grows in. I shave it. I shave it because it looks more Italiano. I look like I'm freaking, hey, what's going on? When I have these sides grown down, I look like, hey, what's going on, man? What are y'all up to, boys? Got ropes from steer later. This gives me a bit more of a suave look, in my opinion. I get a nice fade on my hair. I put my hair back. I could wear it forward if I wanted to, but I wear it back. I got a big forehead, so I try to keep the hair a little bit taller. But then I realized, this is what my look is. So you got to look at yourself in the mirror and figure what's your face shape. This is why I put out the ebook, The 4 Steps to Style, is because it really breaks down timeless pieces you can have. It lets you know what kind of shades you should wear, what kind of haircut you should have, what kind of beard you should have, you know, what kind of clothing you should wear, what your body shape is, what your face shape is. And it really helps you accentuate your natural features as opposed to like getting plastic surgery or something like that. And as long as you keep, as a guy, a woman would rather have you skinnier than bigger. And that's just my opinion. I think a lot of women like skinnier dudes. I just think that's a thing, especially if you're taller. If you're shorter, you need to have a little bit more muscle. But in my opinion, as a guy, you should work on your personality before you work on your body, because eventually you're not going to have the test group around to work on your personality. What I mean by that is when we're younger, we have a lot of guys around us. Think about it like this. Were you hanging out with your friends more in high school, middle school, and college? Or now that you're a full-grown adult? Don't worry, I'll wait. More than likely, you were hanging out with them when you were younger. So that's why you need to take advantage of that then. If you are a little bit older, let's say you're 25, 35, 40 plus, and you want to work on your personality, you need to start hanging out with other guys. You need to start kicking it with other guys, working on your personality, talking to people, talking to strangers. One of my superpowers is I can go up to anybody and just start having a conversation. Before you know it, they're like, I like this guy. And I'm like, I don't even know who you are, but I like you too. You're awesome. You're great. Start practicing just talking to people. Work on your personality, and then you can work on your body. But the personality thing's got to be done first. Because how many times, Chad, have you seen a really buff guy that when he talks, he's just like, so, what's going on, man? Stupid. Like, he's dumb. I talk to a lot of really dumb buff guys. And guys think that, oh, I'm buff, girls will come up to me. No. Women want to be courted. Women still want to be approached. Even though they're more modern, they still think traditionally in the fact that they want to be approached, where men have to be the approachers. You know, we have to approach them. We have to court them. We have to make them feel special. They don't want to make us feel special at all, even though a lot of modern men now want women to make them feel special as well, because women are asking for equality and men finally listened. Sorry, Chad. It's just sometimes it's on the tip of the tongue, and I gotta get that stuff off. But like I was saying, work on your personality, then work on your body. Work on being fun to be around, and women will want to be around you. But also, you got to shoot your shot like Devin Booker. If you don't approach these women, how are they ever going to know that you're eligible? Start shooting your shot. A lot of guys ask me, Levi, what should I do? What should I do? How do I meet women? Well, number one, get your look down. Let's do the inward work first. Get your look down, okay? Get your personality down a little bit. Gotta be funny. Make people comfortable around you. Dress well, smell good. You always got to wear cologne, because the first hole that you ever penetrate in a woman is their nostrils. So you got to smell good. You got to look good. Got to be fun to be around. Cool. You got those 3 things. Great. Good. Now start approaching women, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. It's like a test group. You got to figure out what works. You got to figure out what your style is. My style was always situational. I always talk about things that are situational. I'm approaching a woman. I'm talking about something that just happened. Oh my God, did you see that? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, wow. You come here a lot? Oh, not me either. Really don't like it here. Make bold statements to see if you can get her to be like, ooh, either I agree or I disagree with this guy. I always made bold statements. I didn't ever make like, I just listen to a little bit of everything. Like when a girl would ask me, what do you like to listen to? I'd be like, I like hip hop, I like jazz, and I like alt rock. Oh, okay, cool. But I hate country music. And if this girl's like, well, I love country music, she's probably not going to be a good fit for me because music was a big deal for me. Like Cass doesn't really like country. Neither do I. We both hate country music. But she likes R&B. I like rap. Kind of similar, right? I like electronic music. She's kind of getting into it now. So our tastes were a little bit different, but we could appreciate that. It wasn't like, oh, I hate country music. I'd never listen to country music. Some people love it. I'm not a fan of it. It's just too slow and it's super predictable. But then you got to start shooting your shot, dude. I tell guys it's like fishing in a pond. Are you going to catch more fish with more rods in the water? What do you think? Yes. The short answer of that is yes. You need to have as many poles in this water as possible. You need to be on Hinge. You need to be on Bumble. You need to be on Tinder. You need to be approaching women at church. You need to be, frequenting a library or a coffee shop every week at the same time, trying to see if there's women actually there. Go to singles events. You start doing those things, that's like 5 to 8 things, 9 things right there. Get you 10 different avenues, like a funnel, that's going to bring in women and put women in front of you to give you a chance to do it. And more than likely, you'll be the legend of Bagger Vance and you'll be able to bag one. But it's like a sales funnel. Maybe this is why I was so good at the dating game, is because I was good at sales. But this was even before I got into sales. Is I realized that to get 2 chicks to really like me, I needed to talk to 10. It's a numbers game. You talk to 10, maybe you get 5's attention, and then 2 will buck you. That's the whole thing. Or you set 4 dates, 2 show, and you like 1. It's just how it is, man. But I feel like a lot of men, they give up on the effort of it. You still got to try. Anything worth having is worth working for, in my opinion. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer? That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's 2 names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know what time it is. Loki free. You lazy bones. Wait. Shake. Good boy. It's a good baby boy. Don't look at me, then look at the tree. You glutton. Loki free. Go to your place. He hates it when I pet him, dude. He hates it. Let's get back into this.
Has it not occurred to you that maybe your no's and rejection are because God is trying to direct you to the person He has for you?
You can just see in this woman's face, she's like, hey, man, these women are tired of hearing this message.
Have you thought that maybe you're not in a relationship because you're not ready for one? Maybe it's taking longer because God is dealing with you and working out some things inside of you that He doesn't want you to carry into your marriage. God is saying, slow down, be still, and listen to my voice. Singles, your status does not mean you are not whole or incomplete. Your husband does not mean that you are whole or incomplete. When you seek the Lord, you are whole and complete.
But the truth is,
you don't talk to anybody. You don't talk to men just because you're single. And they sold you this lie of, oh, it will just come. You need to stop worrying about that. Just serve the Lord. And if you get busy and you pretend like you don't want marriage, then it's going to come. We don't give this advice for anything else. If someone wants a higher paying job, no one says to be idle. They say keep applying, position yourself in the job market, right? Until it happens. Even if you get rejected by one company, does that mean that
the church is contributing to women's?
I completely agree. You apply pressure. You want something, you keep applying pressure. So many of these churches just tell women to wait. Don't worry, it'll happen. Just sit there and do nothing. Bro, no, it's not going to happen.
Contributing to women's singleness. And this is something that I'm very passionate about, so I'm going to share some things with you. When I say the church, I mean the body of Christ and the building. This does not mean the entirety of all church people, all church folks, all Christians. There's a small percentage of believers in churches that actually contribute to helping women learn how to date, to actually pushing people together for kingdom marriages, and etc. When I say this, I'm not addressing those people whatsoever, because they're actually doing what they should be doing to help kingdom marriages come together. But for the other large percentage, we are being told as women to just wait and sit and serve, and wait and sit and serve. The reason I'm upset about it is because there are women that are doing exactly that, waiting, sitting, and serving for years. Some 10 years, some 12 years, some even longer than that. But because all they've been taught is to wait and sit and serve and to never actually try to do anything on the dating market, they're watching people pass them by, getting married left and right, praying all the prayers, doing all the right things on paper, and quite literally losing hope. It hurts me to see a woman wait for years and years and years and years and years, getting so discouraged, and then finally giving up on the idea of ever getting married, all because they've been taught wrong. I think a large percentage of the women of God that actually do desire marriage could be married right now if they actually knew the practical steps according to dating. People are saying that it's not the church's job to teach us, but it is, because if we're not learning this from the body of Christ, we're going to learn it from the world. And you can't say it's not the church's job to teach us, but then tell us that we need to be single and wait and wait and wait and wait. It doesn't make sense.
The black...
No, it makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. I would say if you do go to church, you need to be using the church as a time to approach men. That's what you use the church for, to be around other men. If you're just sitting there, Becky is out there approaching and doing way better. And my whole thing is I've never understood this concept where people think they need to be perfect before getting into a relationship. You need to have all your problems figured out. How dare you show up to a relationship incomplete? You must be 100% yourself and fixed. No. Absolutely not. You don't need to be perfect before you get into a relationship, but you need to be willing to try to be better. You think Cass and I are perfect? No. I bet if you asked Lokes back there, if we were perfect parents, he would be like, how about no? We're not perfect parents. I'd love to be. It'd be awesome, but it's impossible. So we strive for perfection, but we never get perfection. We're never perfect. We're never all the way happy every day. Someday you have bad days. And I think the problem is with this is it doesn't preach a message to women to work on yourselves and then go try to find this man, to continue working on yourself. It says, hey, make yourself whole, make yourself perfect, make yourself complete, and then find a man. So many of good relationships in chat, for anybody that's in a relationship, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. So many parts of a relationship are about compromise and sacrifice. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people think, oh, well, a relationship's just supposed to be happy all the time. Everything's supposed to be great. We should never argue. We should never go back and forth. I should never have to compromise. I should never have to sacrifice. Ever. It should just be great. They should be an addition to my life. I shouldn't have to nerf any parts of my life or dull any parts of my life to be with her or to be with him. It should just be great. No, in reality, a good relationship, that comes with a lot of work. That comes with a lot of sacrifice. There comes with a lot of, what's the other word I was saying? There comes with a lot of sacrifice, and there comes with a lot of, I can't remember, I'm stupid. Stupid. But if you're not willing to go out there and do those things in a relationship, then you might as well stay alone. You need to be able to do this in a relationship, especially if you want a significant other. You need to be able to do this with yourself and then with a partner. Because to think that you're going to be with someone, just like having a roommate, just like being with someone, living with someone, there's certain things you're going to, there's the word compromise. You're going to have to compromise on certain things. Like for example, Cass really likes to go to Target. I'm not a huge fan of Target. You want to know why? Because every time I know we're going, I'm going to be swiping my credit card. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan. I'd rather go to the mall because at least I know I can probably get me something I like. Target, the only thing I like there is a Starbucks. Don't really like Target. I think I've learned to like it over time because I'm very open to liking the things that she also likes. Just like when we first got together, she really liked R&B music. I never really listened to R&B music. I never really did. But now I really have a good appreciation for it. Just like she didn't really like Kaytranada is an artist that we love to listen to. We played it at our baby shower. It's an artist she didn't really like in the beginning, but I started putting her on Kaytranada, and then I showed her Kaytranada songs that had some R&B influence, and she's like, oh my God, this guy's great. This guy's amazing. I love this. And, vice versa. She showed me some people like Teddy Swims. I really like Teddy Swims now. There's some artists that she showed me that I like that she didn't like, and then vice versa. That's, to me, a sacrifice and kind of a compromise. Oh, I'm going to go out of my way to do something you like to do to see if I like it. And over time, I actually started to like it. There were certain foods, like I really love Indian food. Cass doesn't like Indian food, but she's gone out of her way to try it multiple times. These are things you have to do in a relationship to be uncomfortable. And I always say, as a man, you should chase the uncomfortable. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because if you can, then you'll be level-headed when, something comes up or something, life isn't going well, and you'll be fine. But if you just want comfortability all the time, dude, your life's going to be so tough, dude. It's going to be so tough.
I'm starting off, when I say the church, I mean the body of Christ and the building, okay? It is not one or the other, it's both, because both contribute to this conversation. You go to church, 9 times out of 10 people are just saying, just wait. As long as you're serving in your purpose, you go to church, you go home, eventually your man is going to run into you. That's not true. You cannot be found if you are in hiding. And you just staying on the same rotation path every single day. You've been going to the same church for 5 years. You know everybody in that building. This is not going to get you found. Just because it worked for one person that you heard a story from one time does not mean that this is going to be your story. Secondly, y'all are saying it's not the church's responsibility to teach us how to date. I'd like to argue that it actually kind of is. If we're not listening to our brothers and sisters in Christ on how to date, we're going to be learning it from the world. We both know how that would go. So yeah, we do need to learn this from the kingdom. People are saying that dating is not biblical. I disagree, because the only way to get married is to date. You're not going to go up to the married couple at church and tell them that their dating season was unbiblical. But why are we telling this to singles? Courting and dating is the same thing. We always try to bring this up and make an argument, but it's not. Y'all only know dating from the world's perspective, and that's why you think that dating is bad. If you actually know how to date as a kingdom woman, you have boundaries and standards and preferences and whatnot, you're not going to be dating like the world.
Yes, that's very true.
It's so true. Yeah, this chick is onto something. I hope she finds a man. But see, the big problem I have with this, though, is that like women like this are out there preaching, but then they're also alone. They're also alone. And it's like, come on, dude. Like, you're out there telling men what they should be doing, telling women what they should be doing, but then also you are alone. You're alone. You don't even have a man. So you're giving all this advice. I try to preach my message from a point of I've done the work and I'm in a relationship. So if you don't want to be in a relationship, I'm probably not the guy to listen to, because I preach positivity in relationships. I think we should be married. I believe in the nuclear family. I believe that, we should have kids. I believe that, we should be together, and men and women make each other better. We're better together, and together we're better. Like, I think all these things, So to me, this is the message I like to preach, because I've also gotten the most out of this, in my opinion. But that's just me. So find people that you would want to maybe be alike. This is why I always say, like, don't take advice from people you wouldn't trade lives with. And I don't mean literally, like, oh man, I want to be him. No, not that. But like, for example, if I really wanted to be a successful businessman, would I take advice from somebody who's homeless that doesn't own a business? Probably not.
How about no?
Would I take advice from a guy that's maybe pulling in $1 million a year in revenue and has 15 employees? Yeah, probably. That'd probably be a good idea. Same thing. If you're a single man, you should be talking to married men to see what it's like to be in a relationship, what it's like, how did they get this woman, how did they get into a relationship? What's the best advice you got for me for dating? Some men may just be sunken down in their marriage and be like, oh man, this sucks. But there's other guys that, like me, that preach positivity into it. So find people that you would want to be like, oh, he's got a hot chick. Cool. How did you pull her? What did you do? What's the strategicals of how you got to her? That's the point. Same thing with single women. Single women, you want to be married. You need to know some married women and rub shoulders with them instead of your chicken-headed friends that go out and get their backs blown out every weekend. That's what you need to be doing. That's what I never understood is, women will go out there and have a bunch of single friends and then wonder why they're all single. It's because you're all friends with each other and none of y'all are in relationships, stupid.
Stupid.
You want to be in a relationship, you need to hang out with people that are in relationships. Third wheel a little bit. That's how you learn, right? It's like almost like having a mentor. All right, let's switch gears a little bit. I thought this clip was funny.
Say it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Your ex call you, oh my God, I just got in a car accident. Are you getting out of your bed to go help her?
If she got in a car accident, then I'm not a first responder. I'm not a cop. I'm not an ambulance or fire department. Where I'm like, oh shit, I may be able to assist you in calling them for you if you can't do that. But if you're in an accident, what I'm gonna do?
I mean, is that a yes or a no? That's fine.
That's a stupid question.
Stupid.
Hold on, why the sudden pop though? Hold on. I ain't just explain all that for her to not understand my answer though.
No,
just being real, but
yeah.
it's a two-part answer. It's a yes and it's a no. I'm not getting out my bed to go run like I'm a superhero as I first explained, but I'm also gonna answer the call because I'm not about to just allow somebody to die and they call for my help.
Goodness gracious. So is that a yes or a no? Dummy. What is this? Watching my cheating wife say she got with 6 or 7 people.
Cheating on me?
I only got with like 6 or 7 people.
You got with 6 or 7 people?
6,
I'm not crazy. You're sitting on Tinder. You're on Tinder.
And the guys on Tinder were better anyway, so it doesn't matter.
The guys on Tinder were better than me? How are they better than
Me
me?
being a child.
Me being a child? You're the child, actually.
Unreal. So this app right here, I work with these guys. They're Cheater Buster AI. I will have the link in the description if you want to go sign up. You can actually find out if you want to look up to see if your ex is your current girlfriend. You can actually go look and see if they're on any dating apps. So this is great. You put in their name, their age, and then put in, I think, their region and a picture of them. And then you can find out if they're on one of these dating apps. So I think if you're ever the reason I partnered up with those guys is because so many of you guys hit me up about a loyalty test. I did a video about a loyalty test probably like 6 or 7 months ago. And so I was like, I don't have the time to sit there and try a loyalty test, but that's a great way to do it because most people are on Tinder. Most people are doing that stuff.
Bro, unlock the door.
What's your password?
Unlock the door.
He took his girlfriend's phone and this was her reaction. Do you think she's cheating, chat?
I'm not unlocking shit. 02. What's your shit?
Give me my phone.
Tweaking
bro,
over her phone. She's doing way too much. I'm definitely going through this.
Phone.
What is
Stop
your
trying to
password?
open my phone. Give me my phone.
020.
Bro, stop.
Yeah, I'm in there. Yeah, I'm in there.
Stop.
Watch out, bro.
Stop.
What the fuck is wrong with
Stop. Please, stop.
It's not looking good, brother.
Babe,
Oh, you was trying to
give
lick,
me
bro?
my phone.
Oh, that's where you was going last night?
Stop.
That's where you was going last
Give me
night?
my phone.
So,
Give me my
but you
phone.
was saying you was going with your friend.
Oh my gosh, give me my
She's a runner. She's a track star.
phone. Please, I did
Yo,
go with my
I'm
friend.
so
Give me
glad
my
I'm
phone.
recording
Give me
this.
my phone.
You're done. You're done. This shit is done. Don't babe me no more. I'm leaving you right here too, and you're not getting your phone. You're not getting shit. Yo, stop hitting my fucking car. Fuck is wrong with this girl? Fuck is wrong with you?
Please, give me my phone.
Oh,
Bro,
you sending him
stop going through my
nudes?
messages,
Oh, you was sending him booty pictures.
Noodles and noodles?
Oh my gosh.
phone.
I don't even know how to feel right now.
Phone. Like, why are you doing all
I don't even know
this?
how to feel right now. What the
Gosh,
fuck?
are you trying to hurt me? Give me my phone.
Are you trying to hurt me? You're sending this man noodles and noodles. Noodles and noodles. You're talking about I'm trying to hurt you. Come on now.
Oh, you fucked him? You
Give
fucked
me
him?
my phone.
You had sex with him?
Give me my phone.
Yo, answer my question.
Give
You
me
had
my
sex with
phone.
him?
Give me my phone, bro. Give me my phone.
Man, back the fuck up from my car before I crash out.
Oh my
Dead
God,
ass, bro.
Mom, give me my
Man,
phone.
watch out, bro. Watch out, bro. What the fuck is wrong with her, bro? This bitch wild and she ain't getting shit. That's why you don't trust bitches. These hoes be cheating. Yo, these...
Damn, she was sending him noodles? Oh, no, not the noodles, brother. Not the noodles. I did not react to this, or I didn't even watch this clip. It looked like a good one, so we're just going to see.
Has anyone else noticed that the movie and film industry has just become a way for these satanic, sick people to implement weird gender ideologies into everyone and kind of normalize it? Every movie that you watch now has some black bipolar lesbian in it that has some mental issue and somehow becomes the focus of the show. And now they're slowly implementing that into the children's shows. Netflix recently released a new show with a non-binary robot that teaches your kids about gender fluidity. And I've actually heard from some parents, well, this is just the world we live in now. It's the world that you live in now if you allow it. There are still good and wholesome shows coming out like David from Angel Studios that teaches the story of David and Goliath from the Bible. What's really sad is that shows like this don't come out anymore because people don't support them like they should, and the left works actively to shut them down. And your children are under attack. It could be happening right under your nose from the screen in your own home that you bought. I played the trailer in my last video, but parents, it's time to start choosing what you're going to allow into your children's minds.
I love it. Now, I've noticed that in Hollywood, it's all like... Even with like a lot of the TV shows, right? Let's take Family Guy, for example. It's a stupid, it's a stupid guy. The dad's dumb. The voice of reason is a dog. The mom's the alpha. The kids bully the dad. It's such a weird dynamic. It's nothing that you would really think would actually be realistic. The voice of reason is always like, even in like a, what is it, American Dad, the voice of reason's like a freaking goldfish. Like the dad's an idiot, but he's the breadwinner. Even in The Simpsons, Homer Simpson's an idiot. Marge is the voice of reason. Lisa is the brainiac. The son is a troublemaker. It's just so weird that's how they portray everything in all these TV shows. Have you guys noticed that, chat? Can a woman ever recover from OnlyFans?
Can a woman ever recover from being an OF model? No. What? Absolutely.
I agree. Absolutely not. Here's one big reason. Because your balloon knot's on the internet forever.
Gotcha, bitch.
You got your chocolate starfish smeared online forever. I can type in so-and-so's butthole and I can find you. You're cooked.
But she changed her life, Sarah. She found God, Sarah.
Well, that's okay. Let me reiterate. Can she recover? Yes. Will she have the best options of high value, high earning masculine men? No.
But it
doesn't matter.
She's abstinent.
She sold her body on the internet.
She's abstinent now.
People have seen her busted, spread wide open. There's no way.
She dressed modestly now.
What is modest when you've seen it all?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's the modern day Scarlet Letter, chat. You guys remember the Scarlet Letter? Women that were adulterous or had children outside of wedlock would wear a scarlet letter. That's what OnlyFans is now. And I would even assume that probably the most deflating thing is when a girl gets on OnlyFans thinking, I'm going to go on there and I'm going to make a ton of money. I can't wait. I'm just going to start getting it busted wide open. I'm going to sell my chocolate starfish. I'm going to let everybody see my tuna tunnel, gut locker, bearded axe wound, and I'm going to make some coin. And then they go out there and make $4.99 the first month. Boy, howdy. That's got to be deflating. You go out there and selling your body, busting your cheeks wide open, splitting it like Moses did the Red Sea, and yet you still can't even make $100. I bet that's happening to women though right now. I bet that's happening. Where women think that they can just get on the internet and sell their bodies, but yet now they're not even making money doing it. They're not even making money doing it. Because it's so competitive now. There's so many women out there selling their bodies online. And so when you sell your body online and everybody else is selling their body online, it's like, bruh, you're not special anymore. Somebody said this was the coolest 304 ever.
How you doing? Hey, what's up, babe? Good morning. Good morning. I brought you a little breakfast if you like.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I got you. Enjoy, yeah. And then I got you a coffee to go with it.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if you pull up on a chick and she's smoking a Black and Mild, just know she's for the streets, brother.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Smoking a Black and Mild before noon, diabolical work. If you see somebody smoking a cigarette, you know life is giving them hell. If you see somebody smoking a Black and Mild, life won.
What's your name?
My name is Daniel. What was your name?
Sunshine.
Sunshine, nice to meet you, son.
Sunshine Bear. Just stop lying, brother. Simping.
Sunshine. Yeah.
I love anybody that gives me food.
Hey, man, sometimes you gotta bless somebody up, you know what I'm saying?
That's the truth.
You gotta bless somebody up.
Alright, so I'll keep passing it on then.
Maybe give somebody a fucking discount next time. Who the fuck knows?
Yo, okay,
Maybe.
what's up? What if I just tell them courtesy of Daniel?
Courtesy of Daniel. That's like the Daniel special right there. The Daniel special. The Daniel special. The Daniel.
Okay.
And then give him one of these.
Yeah.
Give him a butterfly.
Like, what's that? I'll be like Burger Queen.
Burger. You cook. You cook with that one. You cook with that one, gang. I feel like you have a lucky finger. Place bet on rain bet. I feel like you have a lucky finger.
Actually, I'm better at passing luck on to other people.
Just press that.
Yoink, Scooby. These streetwalkers, man. Goodness gracious. She's working them streets, though. Hey, I got to give it to her. At least she got a job. Better than some of these snap EBT baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. That's crazy. That's insane. My roommate is addicted to using AI. What is this? Has he got a little AI girlfriend on the screen? Bro, these AI girlfriends getting out of control, bro.
Andrew, last night was truly unforgettable.
Yeah, I'm sure it was for you.
You really blew my mind.
I know.
I can't stop thinking about it.
Okay, well, don't think about it anymore because the one-time thing is never happening again.
Will you come over tonight?
No, I told you. Jeez.
Please?
No.
I can call my friend Courtney. What if she comes too?
Oh my god, you and Corny, what is with you two? I'm not gonna have a threesome with you guys, okay?
Okay, never mind. I'll never forget you.
Run, Corny, program 3.4, increase desperation by 80%.
Andrew, please, can we come over? I really...
This is the future, bro. This is some Blade Runner stuff right here, bro. This is some Blade. Have you guys been seeing these? Have you guys been seeing these AI like EBT and shoplifting videos, bro? This Sora AI stuff is so good. I love it.
Y'all better back up off me! I ain't done nothing wrong! This here cart's mine! You hear me?
Stop pulling, you're detained. We're walking to the car.
The president said I can have this! He said folks get free food if they're struggling!
It's not food, ma'am. It's TVs and PlayStations.
Where's my Xbox?
This Sora AI, bro. Sora AI, man. Oh, man. What is this one? What is this one? When you're in a healthy relationship with a nice guy, but you miss that spice. You miss that. That's why I say don't be that nice guy, bro. Don't be that nice guy, bro. They want the toxicity. There's so many women out there that want to be treated badly. It's weird. Don't even take my word for it. They say it themselves. She just said it herself. She misses that spice. That's why I say if you're in a relationship, sometimes you just got to tell your girl no. Well, can we do this? Nah. Nope. Sure can't. I do it all the time with Cass. You want to do this? Nah. I don't. I know if you say yes to everything, they don't like it. They like you standing up for yourself. It's so weird because they say, I want a guy that's going to agree with everything. But then when you agree everything, they just trample all over you and treat you like crap. And you turn into a simp. So you just got to stand up for yourself. Just like that's why I say once you get into a long-term relationship, you got to treat your girl like one of the boys sometimes. Hey, let's go do this. No, that's dumb, stupid. I don't want to do that. It works for me. It keeps the spice alive. Ain't that right, Lokes? But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace.